worried should we be about an economy that is slowing in all of this? We saw the GDP last week. Are any of these moves worrying you that we're actually going to see it cut into growth over the near term negatively?
No. So let's, the Commerce Department runs the statistics of GDP. They count government spending as part of GDP. So I'm going to separate those two and make it transparent.
Donald Trump's Commerce Secretary asked on Fox News about worrisome new economic indicators, and his response is, don't worry, I control the statistics. I'm going to change those. Joining us now is Jared Bernstein, who is chair of the Council of Economic Advisors under President Joe Biden. Mr. Bernstein, it is nice to see you. Thank you for being here.
A pleasure to be with you.
Is it possible to change the basic statistics we have for the U.S. economy? And what would be the consequences if those data are no longer considered reliable?
Well, it would be possible to do if you took over agencies that would resist you very, very strongly. Some of the most, our agencies, our statistical agencies are staffed by people with tremendous integrity who would fight as hard as they could. But we've seen some of the tactics that this administration uses against such folks. So, of course, it's worrisome. And the consequences, well, you partially outlined them earlier yourself, Rachel, and you were spot on. If you're an investor, a global investor, trying to figure out where our economy is going. If you're a student thinking about an occupation where you might be needed in the future. If you're a local town trying to think about your infrastructure. Think about all the trade data we've been talking about over the past few days with that other problem that's going on over there with this budding trade war. All of that information is essential to not just, number crunching nerds like myself, but to the well-being of markets, the country, and the people in it. So these folks are, really playing with fire when they suggest manipulating the numbers like that.
The Federal Economic Statistics Advisory Committee, the Bureau of Economic Analysis Advisory Committee, those are impressively boring titles, Jared. But why would you want to get rid of those things? What is it that entities like that do that the Trump administration might want to do away with? Mr. Letnick has done away with those committees as of today.
Really important question, because I think once you start thinking about that, you can get worried pretty quickly. First of all, let's be very clear that these committees are typically staffed by volunteers. They cost virtually nothing to run, and for 2 decades, they've been advising our statistical agencies on making their good work even better, improving transparency. And all I can think about is an old adage that says if you want to control the numbers or the information flow, first get rid of the experts. I have a hard time figuring out why you would chop away at an institution like that again, is virtually costless and provides essential information to keep improving an already really, excellent statistical system. So I don't like what I'm seeing here one bit.
Jared Bernstein, chair of the Council of Economic Advisors under President Joe Biden. Jared, if it is what it seems like it's going to be, I have a feeling we're going to be talking to you about this a lot in the next few days. So stand by, my friend. Thank you.
Will do. Thank you.
We'll be right back.